Shay is with us in Arizona. Hi, Shay. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hi, Dave. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up? How can John and I help you?
So I just have a quick question for you. My boyfriend and I have been dating for about a year, and we're starting to talk about getting married. And I kind of feel a little guilty having him...
Okay, your phone is going weird, kiddo. Can you speak directly into it?
Yes. Can you hear me?
That's a little better, yeah.
Okay. My boyfriend and I have been dating for about a year, and we're starting to talk about getting married. And I feel kind of guilty knowing he's going to save up and buy an engagement ring when he still has a lot of debt. Am I a little crazy for thinking that way?
You're feeling guilty that he's saving up to buy an engagement ring while he has a lot of debt. Okay.
Yeah.
What does he make?
He makes about $44,000.
And how much debt does he have?
He has about $17,000 on a car and about $22,000 in student loans.
17 on a car and what?
22
on student loans.
22 on student loans. And have you guys discussed this ring thing enough that you might have an idea what his budget is?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, if he were healthy financially, he's not. I would tell him as an old man to a younger man, don't spend more than 1 month's take-home pay on the ring. That's enough. There is no statistical correlation between the size of the diamond and the marriage lasting. As a matter of fact, when the diamond gets to a certain size, there's an inverse correlation. So, meaning that if she needs a rock that big, she probably ain't yours. And so, it doesn't work. But anyway, so a good woman like you that asks a question like you're asking is very mature and very kind, in spite of the fact that you're scared I'm going to say don't buy a ring, because you really do want one. Unless you're just weird, and I don't think you're weird, so I think you need to get a ring. So let's get a ring that has a reasonable budget. The guy has a car he can't afford; he probably needs to sell that anyway. And let's talk about his let's see, $44,000. So his take home pays probably $3,000 a month. If $3,000 was a normal max. Because he's got a lot of debt, let's cut it in half and let's get started with a starter ring, right? A $1,500 ring. By the way, my wife Sharon got married to me with the engagement ring was 0.23 carats. It wasn't even a fourth of a carat. And that sweet, precious, romantic little ring is in the safe, and she wears a headlight now on her hand. So it's a starter ring. You're not stuck with it. You're not going to be 85 wearing it, probably, if you guys go and win. But I don't think you need to feel guilty if he spends $1,500 or less in cash on a ring, especially if he's making other moves. John, what do you think?
Shay, how big of a ring do you want?
I mean, well, selfishly, I want something for you to wear the rest of my life, but, I mean, that's not worth ruining our financial future over.
That's the question I wanted to hear your answer to, so good for you. And so I think I love what Dave said. I think it's great, and I want you to sit down with him and say, here's who I want us to be financially moving forward, to make sure y'all have that conversation before you get way down the road. And like Dave, I've been with the same woman for more than half my life now, and this is maybe $35 at James Avery, something like that back in the day, and it works just fine. So it works just fine.
Yeah, well, you're not a lady, so
that's true. That's true.
You can get away with that, but yeah. So yeah, this is good, Shay. The good news here is it opens up a great conversation because John and I know that the statistics tell us that the number one cause of divorce is money problems, money fights, money disagreements, and this gives you guys a chance to align on that subject, and him to hear loud and clear how much you hate debt, and him to hear loud and clear that you're willing to put the financial good of your future ahead of the size of the rock on your hand. You're willing to make good, mature decisions together. These are really good, healthy conversations for y'all to be aligned on before he buys you a ring.
Good for you for asking. What a stud, Shay. That's awesome.
Well done, kiddo. Very proud of you. It's going to work out great. And by the way, go through Financial Peace University as a couple as our guest. We'll go ahead and give you an engagement gift. Kelly will sign you up. Hang on, she'll pick up and get you going on that. So all of the data, and you've heard me talk about it, but you've seen it from the counseling world as well, that if you can get aligned on money, it causes you to get aligned on everything else.
You've got to plan together, talk together, communicate together. I mean, it's just, what a gift.
Really good pre-marriage counseling.